All right. Looks like I am officially live on the team page. Let me just double check. Yes, awesome. Good morning. Good morning. Okay. Whew. I'm still getting used to being able to stream these live onto Facebook. It's such a cool option, but I'm still getting used to it. I may wait to really get started. Well, I can't do that. Hang on. Still getting used to it. Okay, hold on. I may wait. Ugh, I hate hearing myself. Okay, good morning. Hey guys. So I'm gonna hold up my phone right here so that I can see comments, see my notes. Hello, good morning. All right, so I'm so happy to be able to chat this out. I'm trying to figure out where I want to start. So please comment, ask questions if you have them. This is literally a chat, okay? This is not a training. This is literally a chat where just imagine me and you sitting in your living room right now and, you know, having a heart-to-heart as friends, because that's what I see most of you as, are friends. I guess I'll introduce myself in case we got some new people or maybe some people that are watching perhaps the replay from another team. I'm Jackie C, and I have been with Color Street. It'll be 4 years in April. 4 years. So I've been in direct sales for over 7 years. But so this is my life. I love it. I love direct sales. I love working in a goal mindset type business. This is what I'm so passionate about. And so over the last few days, as we have learned the compensation plan, the new enhanced compensation plan, there has been such amazing feedback from it. If you look at the entire compensation plan as a whole, maybe from new eyes, and that's what I keep telling everybody, not only are we having to learn a new compensation plan, we're having to unlearn a compensation plan, because so many of us have been, you know, in this for, 6 months, a year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, and we're having to unlearn a compensation plan, which is, it's a lot, but I've had really great feedback. It's really exciting stuff, lots of cash bonuses, lots of new ranks to promote to, a whole lot of support to get us there. But today, we're going to kind of I want to break up the compensation plan piece by piece over the next few months, because we have, let's see, 2 months and a few days till this new compensation plan rolls out. And so we've got time. Home office is offering so much support over the next few months to help us get into that transition. But I want to kind of take it piece by piece and break it down a little bit. And we're just going to start with the first thing. The first things first is sales commission, because that's really what most of us, were excited about when we got into the business. Now, I'm going to flip back and forth through my notes and comments, but right now I want to say, before I get started, I want to say, whether you sell 0 nail sets, whether you sell $50, whether you sell 100, 300, 10,000, know that you are valued and we love having you on this team. I feel like and I hope you have felt this with our environment, that we've created a culture where it doesn't matter if you sell 1 nail set, 0, or you're a top seller in the team. We value you. You matter to the team, you matter to the company. Mr. Park's dream was to get Color Street on every woman's hand in the world. Okay. He makes a lot of money, even in ventures outside of Color Street. He's a genius. He has many companies. When I say companies, he owns many, like he owns different, like the machines that we use to make that's a patent, and that's part of his company. So he has that. And then he has a printing company, and that's where he uses some of his machines and things like that. It's not the money for him. If it was about the money, he would have retired a long time ago, sold the business, and it'd be done. But his goal and mission was to get Color Street on every woman's nails. And that's where we come in. And he values us. He loves us, whether you sell anything or not. So just know that. I want you to have an open mind as I talk about what I'm going to talk about over the next few minutes. Again, feel free to ask questions. I'm going to go back and see if there's any comments. And so just know you're valued. This has nothing to do with your worth as a person or a stylist. Okay. This is business. So let's put our business caps on. Let's try not to get emotional about all this. Let's try not to get ahead of ourselves. Okay, let's put our business caps on, because here's the thing, and there's going to be a lot of truth bombs in this video. This is so hard for me to do, because I usually am like rainbows and sunshines. That's kind of how I like to come at things, but there's some truth that needs to be said. And if it offends you, know that it's not intentional to upset you. Just know that this is some truth that I'm bringing to your Color Street business. Okay. So over the past 4 years, well, let me preface it with this. There's companies out there, direct sale companies, that you can sign up just for the discount. And it does benefit you to sign up just for the discount. And then there's companies out there and comp plans that do not support discount reps. It's two different business models. Neither one is wrong. It's just two different business models. And for the last 4 years, we've kind of been that in between, right? Where it supports those who really, really work. And then it semi-supports the ones who do want the discount. There was no penalty for not reaching a certain goal. And there still won't be a penalty for not reaching a certain goal. You're going to be compensated. But this new comp plan, in my opinion, supports business-minded stylists for the most part. Okay, so this is not a customer appreciation program. Let's look at it as we got two options. You can, if you want the customer appreciation program where you want the discount and you really like the idea of the perks, but you're not necessarily in this to make money, then over the next 2 months, I would want you to evaluate where you see yourself. Do you see yourself more in that I like the perks and the fun of it, and not necessarily to make money? So if that's you, that's totally fine. Nobody's saying you can't. Okay, you'll still get compensated that 15% with the option to grow tremendously in many ways, to earn bonuses, cash bonuses, to earn promotions, to earn product credit, and to grow a team and to grow a thriving business. Okay, but this is really going to support the ones that want to earn money. And I'm going to throw some stats out there in just a second. I'm going to go back and see if there's any questions or anything so far. I hope I'm not offending anybody over here yet. Okay, let's go back. My notes are so scattered because my brain has kind of been all over the place, learning and unlearning and chatting with many of you. Okay, so let's go to what the compensation plan looks like for the sales commission. So if you sell $0 to $299, you will get 15% in commission that will be paid out weekly. If you sell $300 to, is it $599? I don't have it in front of me. I believe that's right. Correct me if I'm wrong. $300 to $599. Is that correct? you will earn 25% commission, which is, let me go ahead and say this. When I look at my tree and when I look at my downline, that's where most of you fall. Most of you do fall between that 300 to 599, more than that. But I'll get into that in a minute. So you are not losing out on anything. All you are gaining is multiple ways to get some cash bonuses and rank up. And it's going to be fun. And then there's that 600 to, I believe it is 1799, where you get 30%. This enhanced commission is a lot lower than it was. And a lot of you, peeking over that stash, I know, that's a lot of parties that I've hosted to get that free product. So this enhanced commission is considerably lower. And then you have the 1800 up for 35%. So when I first saw that, and this is where I want to kind of preach really quick. Let's talk about low belief and high belief. If you watched Kristen Boss's training, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You can kind of tune out for a second. But if you didn't, and you don't know what I'm talking about, low belief and high belief, you're going to, when you look at this new sales commission program, you're going to look at it in either a low belief mindset or a high belief mindset. Now, when I look at that, I'm looking at it in a high belief mindset because I'm looking at, I have more of a chance to reach above 25% commission than I ever have before. And that to me is very, very exciting. Or you're coming in a low belief mindset where you look at it and the first number you see is the lowest commission. And this is where I want to encourage you guys, let's change our mindset. If you are in this to make money and you really like your commission that you've been getting and you want to make more money, then this is where we have to change our mindset. So what we do is you look at this sales compensation plan and you say, oh my gosh, they're taking away 10%. And that's that low mindset belief. So you come in it looking at, okay, I am struggling right now. I have no parties. Nobody wants to buy from me. My VIP group is crickets. And that's the belief you have. So your belief is, I'm struggling. I can't do this. I never will be able to do this. And so that belief is going to determine your actions. And so when you're coming at it with a low belief, then your actions are I hate to like cuss because I hope no kids are around, but you're half-assing it. You're like, oh, well, maybe I'll post in my VIP group today and just see if I can get a sale. Or maybe I'll post on my personal page this month, once a month, and see if anything comes of it. So you're half-assing it. And then what does that bring? That doesn't bring a lot of sales because that's not the work that you need to do to make money. There needs to be consistency. There needs to be excitement. You need to believe in the product. You need to believe in yourself. I'm going to fix this really, really quick because it's bugging me. You need to believe in yourself. So then when you put in those half actions, what are the results you're going to get? You're not going to get a lot of sales. You're not going to get a lot of interaction. And then you use that result to then go back and justify that low belief again. See, I told you nobody wants to buy from me. Told you nobody's going to interact in my VIP group. But if you switch to this high belief that I guarantee you ask all your leaders in your upline what their belief system is like, they're going to have that high belief. They're going to look at the compensation plan and say, holy crap, I have a much higher chance of earning 35% commission than I ever have before. And so that excitement of, I want to earn that money because I need to put some gas in my car because I want to go get some Starbucks tomorrow and Friday and Saturday and Sunday. You look at that and you say, okay, I got this. This product is amazing. We have tiny little samples that I can put in my bra or in my back pocket or in my purse, and I can slap it on somebody when they compliment me on my nails or when I notice that they, have beautiful nail beds. So you definitely need to try this product. We have an instant gratification product where they put it on and they're obsessed. Okay. That's a high belief. You're excited. You believe that the product is amazing and it practically sells yourself if you just get it on the people. And then what does that do? Your actions are going to be more consistent. They're going to be more exciting. And then what's that going to bring? Consistency brings results. You're going to get more sales, more hostesses, more conversations to present the opportunity to people. And then when those results come, it automatically gives you the best feeling in the world and you have a higher belief in yourself. So when we look at this compensation plan, this new sales compensation plan, I'm going to get to some of these questions in a second after I'm like preaching my head off. I want you to look at it and say, am I coming to this with a low belief or am I coming to this with a high belief? And it's not a belief in the product. We all know the product is amazing. It's a belief in yourself. And that's where the issue lies. And what's really sad and frustrating sometimes is we believe in you guys. We know that you can do it, but you don't believe in yourself. And that takes a lot of mindset growth. Now, let me go answer some of these questions, and then I want to go into another little example. Just going back. I love these comments. So until we hit 300, we get 15%. Then we hit 300, do we get 25% only from then on? I have never so far, only a few ladies. Okay, no. So you will, and I have this in my notes, you will be paid retroactively. So kind of think it as our enhanced commission plan, where, say you hit 35% by the end of the month, you end up making 35% on your total monthly volume. You just don't get it until that monthly bonus check, right? So it's kind of along that lines where, say, week 1, you sell 100 PV. Well, you would get 15% commission in that weekly check. Week 2, you sell a total of 300. So week 2, you hit 300 PV. You're going to get 25% commission on that 200 plus the 10% on that 100 from week 1. So you will get a full 25% commission on that 300 volume. Does that make sense? So it will just pay you retroactively, and that will be paid out the week that you hit the 300 PV. And then forward, you'll continue to get the that commission, the 25% commission. Thank you, Steph. All right, so let's look at it this way. And I'm going to talk to the leaders in just a second too. I have a little message for you guys too. Let's look at it this way. Okay, say I go into Publix or whatever your grocery store is, and I have a coupon for, what's my favorite thing? What's my favorite food? Okay, don't make fun of me, but I love Lunchables. I love kids' Lunchables. Okay, so say I have a 25% coupon for Lunchables, and I go in, and I got this coupon a while back, and I go in, and it's for like however long I want to use the coupon for. I can buy $1,000 worth of Lunchables. I can buy one Lunchable. I get 25% commission off of it. Okay, what's your favorite food product that you can think of? What is it? Just tell us. I don't know why. I'm such a kid at heart. I love Lunchables. All right. So I go up to the cashier and I say, or she tells me, okay, this coupon is actually going to expire to 15% in a couple of months. Okay. So I have a couple of options. I can go buy a crap ton of Lunchables and use up my 25% commission over the next few months and stock up. Or the best option would be to continue. Oh, but she did say, if you've got maybe some friends and you wanted to order together and you bought $300 worth of product, you'll tap into that 25%. Okay. So she's offering the 15%, but she's also saying you can tap into that 25% if you get some people in order with you. So I can then go and just buy whatever I want to buy and stock up, or I can say, you know what? I love Lunchables. And I know my kids are going to love Lunchables, and I know my neighbor and their kids are going to go love Lunchables. And so I say, you know what, I'm going to be making an order, next week on Lunchables. Come into my order and I'll order for you. And then I use that 25% commission. Okay, that's the best option, right? But here's the thing. I'm not going to get upset at the cashier. I'm not going to yell at the cashier and be upset that Lunchables decided to change their coupon. It's not my coupon. I mean, it is, but it's not my rules. It's theirs. I'm not going to yell at the cashier. I'm not going to yell at the manager at Publix. I'm not even going to really get that upset with Lunchables because it's their prerogative, right? I'm not going to be emotional about it. I'm going to look at it as like, this is a business and this is what businesses do. Rules change quite often, but I still love the product and I still want to make money. So this is what I'm going to do. So for years, the company has supported hobbyists, the ones that just like the discount and the perks. And now we're getting more into, we're going to give you, 15%, which is really, it's a good thing for a hobby. Look, I have a lot of hobbies that do not pay me. A lot of hobbies. I like to go shopping. That's a hobby. We like to go play golf sometimes. We like to go to the beach. That's a real big hobby of mine. Okay, going to the beach doesn't pay me money. Going golfing and to Top Golf doesn't pay me money. It actually takes a lot out of my pocket. So there's a lot of things out there and a lot of hobbies that don't pay us money. So we do still get paid and compensated, even if it is a hobby. Oh, shoot. But I will say this, I think over the next few months, and I hope you're hearing my heart on this, I hope in the next few months that you analyze what you want out of this stylist program. Because we got a stylist program, we have a hostess customer program. All right, so you've got 2 months to figure that out. And either one is not bad. If you want to just come in and make 15% commission and be a hobbyist and not utilize the full stylist program, you're welcome. We're excited to have you. We're going to support you in every step of the way. If you want to sit at zero and pay that $10 website fee for the rest of your life, we love you. You're welcome. We'll support you. Continue to have fun. Join the Zoom calls, join the parties, do whatever you want. But then we also have an amazing opportunity for those of you that say, you know what, I do sit at that like $250 to $350 line sometimes. And I do want to bump up to that enhanced commission. I do want to tap into those team bonuses. I do want to make this something where I'm not just earning $30 a month, but I'm earning $300 a month, or I'm earning $3,000 a month. The possibilities are endless. You just have to decide what you want. Now, let me go back to not statistics, but some numbers for those of you that are, very, very upset about this. And we don't have a lot, which I'm thankful for. We don't have a lot of you very upset, but the ones that are upset, it's okay. It's totally fine. You can be upset, and we hope we help you kind of rationalize it and make the best decision for you. But let's look at it as this old plan versus new plan and what the numbers look like. So say you sold $50 last month. You would have gotten, with this current sales commission, you would have gotten $12.50. Now, after your website fee, you would have been banking $2.50. Okay, that is what? That's like a biscuit at Jack's, which I love me some Jack's. So who wouldn't want to earn a biscuit from Jack's just from wearing nail polish? With the new plan, you'll get $7.50 in commission, but with that $10 website fee, you'll be losing about $3. So $50 in sales are probably those of you who just really, you don't really work the business. Maybe your mother-in-law buys a buy 3 get 1 free from you. Maybe you're buying a buy 3 get 1 free from yourself. There's nothing wrong with still staying a stylist. You've basically, you're not really earning anything anyways. So, you just decide what you want to do with that. Then you have the people sitting at $100. In our current plan, you make $25. And then after that website fee, you're really banking $15. In this new plan, you're going to make $15 and you're going to pay that website fee. So you're banking $5. So that's a $10 difference. And I'm looking at, and this is some real talk. And I hope you guys know me enough to know this is me sitting in your living room giving you some advice. I see a lot of the ones of you that are upset and maybe vocal. And I hope that you aren't trying to be negative to your upline, because it's not their fault. It's nobody's fault. But you're sitting around that $100 sales a month. And so the difference you're seeing is a $10 difference from the old plan and the new plan. Now, nothing against $10. I think $10, it can help a lot. It can help, take you to Starbucks a couple of days a week. But the emotional response that I'm seeing from some of you about that $10, I would really encourage you to evaluate what you want out of this business. And if you feel like Color Street owes you $10, and you feel like you're losing out on $10, if you love money that much and want to make money that much, I would highly encourage you to look at the full compensation plan. If you love money, you are going to love this compensation plan. You are not going to see that low belief of that 10% that 0 to 29, $299 is losing out. Are y'all understanding this? So if I love the fact that people get upset over losing money, because I get upset over losing money. And that's why I put so much effort into my business, because I don't want to leave money on the table. And I feel like that's what Color Street is giving and providing us, is a way to say, look, if you would just do these extra few things, be a little bit more consistent, and we have all that support, all of the trainings, all of the knowledge, we have given that to you. If you just do that, or if you're not doing it, you're leaving money on the table, because they are offering us so much more enhanced commissions. They're offering us more with team bonuses. Is this making sense, or am I upsetting people because I'm not in the comments? Oh, everybody's quiet. So maybe hopefully you're just taking it all in. But I want you to see that I don't get offended by the negative comments about this new enhanced comp plan, only because I love to see people get feisty about losing out on commission. I love to see people get, up in arms about wanting more money. We all want more money, and you all have the opportunity. If you are that passionate about earning money, this is the plan for you more than ever. And I want to say this to hopefully get in good graces with some of you again. If you are struggling to reach your goal, and when I say your goal, I just hope you know, we don't have expectations for anybody, right? This is your business, and we say that over and over and over. If you're not reaching your goal, then I would really want to look into your systems, because what I hear a lot is, I can't find anybody to host a party. Nobody wants to order from me right now. Sorry. I'm talking too much and I don't have my water. So I'm like, can't talk. I can't get a hostess. Nobody wants to order. I'm doing everything in my VIP group. I'm reaching out to everybody. This is what we hear. This is what I hear. These are very common things that I hear. It's that I've done all the things. And if that's you, I want to encourage you to look at your systems. Maybe reach out, go to your virtual office. And I am really speaking to the ones that want to work. I'm not speaking to the ones that say they want to work, but then make up excuses. I'm talking about to the ones who really want to make this happen, but you might be in a tough spot and you might feel stuck. Go to your virtual office, go to profile. I think it's like menu, profile, And then look and see who is in your upline. And I would encourage you to reach out to somebody that you notice their name, and they're going to help you. I promise you, that's what we're here for. They're going to help you. And just send them some screenshots of your messages that you're sending to potential hostess. Maybe they can help you tweak a few things with your wording and asking them to host. Put them in your VIP group and say, hey, can you look in my VIP group? And is there anything that you think I can do to tweak here and there to see some success? Or add them to one of your parties, Facebook parties, see if they can help you tweak something there. There's so much room. I'm telling you, there's so much room for growth and for, sometimes it's just like one little verbiage that can change everything in a message to a potential hostess. So for those of you that really want to make this work, and maybe you are just struggling and you feel in a rut and you're stuck, all it can take is just a little bit of good mindset and high belief mindset, and then some support. So maybe you just don't even have that support. Your lead or the person you signed up with quit, and you feel like you're left alone. You're not left alone. You're in this group. Reach out to somebody. I promise you, they will be there to catch you. But I also want to encourage you guys, home office isn't just changing this comp plan and then saying, good luck, have fun trying to get more volume. They're providing new products to us to sustain your business, to see more growth. New nail care products, new cosmetic line at the end of the year, new products to sustain that growth. Now, if you're watching and maybe you're just too nervous to reach out to someone in your upline, that's normal. I was like that in my old company. Maybe you're too nervous. There's still a lot of great info in this group. It takes a lot of trial and error. I've been doing this for 4 years. And I told this, and I know this is long, you guys, but I just feel like it's the chit chat that we need. I was telling someone last night that in 2021, and I can show y'all, the video they made us for, like to look back at your 2021. I can show, this is so embarrassing, but I just want to be real with you. I didn't share it because it told how many nail bars I closed in 2021. And it was embarrassing, you guys. I closed 7 nail bars in the whole entire year of 2021, 7 nail bars. Y'all, and 6 of those were mine. 6 of those nail bars were mine. I did, one for every 2 months. I had one hostess last year. Are y'all like, what? So I had one nail bar. So I was in a rut. Woo, December was tough for me. December was so hard for me. And I was at a crossroads. I was like, you know what? Maybe I've just tapped out of my personal business. Maybe I just am here to help my team and here to support my team and just love the product. And, maybe make a sale or two in my VIP group. And so I was like, definitely low mindset, like not believing in myself. I believed in the product 100%. Obviously, other people were doing it. Other top leaders were Molly Fitch, top leader, always in top 10 and enrolling sales, building leaders. I mean, it's doable. I believed in the product, but I didn't believe in myself. And so beginning of January, I was at a crossroads and I told myself, and this was before we even really knew about a new comp plan. This was before I knew about any new products. I just wanted to grow my business. I wanted to make more money. I wanted to help other women make money. I wanted it so bad that I got to work and I started changing some things in my systems. I started trying things. I've made a couple of reels on Instagram and Facebook that has helped with, getting new people wanting to try the product. I tweaked my party system. I started connecting more with the guest behind the scenes. I started really connecting with my hostesses. I started really connecting with my customers again. I stopped being afraid to talk about the product when I was out in public. All these things are things that I had been allowing to stop me in 2021. And so all it took was me just saying, enough is enough. And maybe that's you right now. Enough is enough. I'm not just going to make $30 a month and then give 10 back to my website fee and bank $20. That's not enough for me. Do you need a tank of gas? Do you need $75 a month? Then let's look at your systems. Let's look at what you're doing. Let's be honest with ourselves and stop saying we're doing all the things. And we can help you get to that. And I would love if we were all, instead of like, oh my gosh, they're taking 10% away from me, I would love to flip the script and say, holy crap, they're giving us 10% more for hitting half the amount in sales. I mean, used to get 35% commission, you had to get $2,400 in sales at least. Now it's it's 600 less than that. That's crazy. That's crazy. So my point in this, and I'm going to go back through comments because I'm just getting, I'm going off script. But my point in all of this is to hopefully share some insight for those of you that do not understand and are upset about that 10%. And I would encourage you to go back. I even heard some like immediately got off the compensation call once they heard that. And I was like, well, you didn't even get to the best part. Like the best part is now there's ranks where you don't even have to have a downline. You don't have to have any stylist to hit. I think it's like those first 2 to 3 ranks. You can earn more money and cash bonuses without even a downline. And that's where I see a lot of like complaints is, I don't have a downline, so I'm not making money. Well, you can now start earning money without a downline. And oh my gosh, y'all, the system just supports itself. I mean, if you think about it, it's pushing you to reach $300, which is pushing you to get the product on more people. The more people you get the product on, the more they fall in love with it. The more they fall in love with it, the more they're going to share about it. The more they share about it, the more hostesses you get. The more hostesses you get, the more people you get to reach. The more people you get to reach, it's a cycle. And then you're talking to those people about the opportunity, and it supports you to get to building that team if that's what you decide to do. The system really supports, this comp plan supports all stylists. All Color Street wants you to do, if you want to make money, is to just look for that next goal. And for some of you, that's going to be hitting $300 a month. If you've been sitting at that 150 to 200 sales, now's the time. You got 2 months to get your systems better, to maybe evaluate the time that you're putting into this. And if you're putting in a lot of time, and that I see this a lot too, I hear this a lot too, I'm putting in so much time, but I'm not seeing the reward. I would encourage you. Oh, and I said I had something for the leaders. This is for the leaders. If you have stylists who are saying, I'm putting in so much time, but I'm still only sitting at $100 in sales, I would encourage you to look at their systems. What are they doing? How much time are they putting in? Ask them specific questions. Okay, tell me how much time you're putting in a day. And in that time, what are you doing? What does your workflow look like? What does that power hour look like for you? What task are you doing? What income producing task are you doing? And if they're doing all the things and they're still not seeing results, then I would go in and I would ask, send me screenshots of conversations you're having with potential hostesses or potential customers or potential stylists. Add me to your VIP group. Add me to your next party. And then go and tag them in all the trainings that we have, and encourage them maybe even to go on YouTube. And if they're not getting the tips they need from us, go to YouTube. There's so many amazing stylists who post their training videos on YouTube. Go into the app, start over. I have a stylist, and then I'm going to get off. And I love seeing y'all. interact in the comments. I had a stylist that I was telling yesterday, I was like, now is the time you can start over. Okay. Get your samples. This is probably 72 samples I have right now. I could get my samples, and right now I can act like I just got my kit. I can get me some 13 sets over here. If you don't have 13 sets, then you can do like a mystery hostess nail bar, make you the hostess, and then use those rewards and start using those. You don't even have to have 13 sets on hand. All you need is this right here in your phone, in your mouth, to talk about the product. And give yourself, say half of that. My goal before March 1st is going to be to get half of these out. My goal before April 1st, before the new compensation plan rolls out, I'm going to get the other half of these. Set a goal for yourself. Start over. Get new customers. There's many ways to do that. You could go back into our unit section of this group, rewatch all the all the trainings for new stylists. These are about to explode everywhere. I can't get them back into my thing. Go into the app, go back to new stylist training, rewatch it all, start over. If you're stuck, start over. We always said this in our last company, and I haven't thought about it until now. It's much easier to give birth than to raise the dead. And you can look at this for your team, for ladies who have had stylists and maybe you feel like everybody's fallen off and your team is dead. It's easier to give birth than to raise the dead. So focusing on raising the dead, trying to get these customers that you currently have to host a party and you feel like you're asking the same person over and over and over again, get some new ones, get some new excitement. I have like 10 new customers in my VIP group, and you would have thought that they won the lottery because they are so excited about this product. And then what is that doing? That's getting my old customers excited again. Same thing with your team members. If you've lost some of your team, it's time to recruit and replace. Bring that extra fire in. It's so much fun to see a new stylist come in excited, and then the old stylists are like, well, hey, I'm excited too now. And you all run together. So just remember that it's easier to give birth than to raise the dead. Sometimes it's just great to start over. And there's nothing wrong with that. I've had to do that so many times in my business. I promise you, we all have to get there, or we all get there at some point. Okay. I think I'm done. So thanks for hopping on. I really would encourage you guys. This was about a 45-minute chat. And I know here's what you're going to say. Well, I don't have time to watch that. Well, and if you're listening to me right now, you watched it, but I'm going to go back and I'm going to edit my caption and I'm going to say that for the stylists who are like, well, that's a 45-minute chat. Are you willing to listen while you're getting ready? Are you willing to listen maybe half of it while you're on the road and half of it when, yes, 15 minutes to watch. Are you willing to do that to make more money? That's the question. It's the willingness to do something to make more money. Anyways, love you guys. I'm going to hop off. I hope I didn't ruffle too many feathers. Again, this new compensation plan really supports everyone. And I know the sticker shock of it is like, but it doesn't, but it does. It really, really does. I promise. It's pushing you to, oh, yay, Danielle, thank you. It's really pushing you to make more money. And what's wrong with that? What's wrong with somebody saying, I believe in you, you can do it. Here's the nudge you need to make more money. Okay. All right. I hope you all have an awesome day. We will have lunch in 15 minutes for the Gem Fatale. I think that's how you say it. So excited about that. Can't wait to see what everybody gets. And I hope you all have an amazing day. All right. See y'all later. You're welcome. Bye, guys.